beautiful. She said, yes, sirree. Ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me. Ain't that marvelous? Oh, what an affair. Ain't that wonderful? What kisses we share. I feel glorious, so happy it hurts. Oh, ain't it marvelous? It's really the nurse. It came without a warning, right out of the sky. I pinch myself each morning, oh gee, I'm a lucky guy. Things look beautiful, it's just heavenly. Say, ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rule Rivals World Championship 2023. Back with some more group stage matches, this time with a Group A match between Boychuk and Peter Dutton MP once again. And for maps, we're heading into a double Paris, funnily enough, followed by a Senna Fortuna, so not as much variation here in terms of maps as usually, but still a very nice matchup incoming. Now, you see, for the record, both of these players here have played Paris a handful of times, and Boychuk played twice, won both times, and Peter played once and won his one time as well. So if we don't see two ties here, either one of these guys will get their first Paris loss in this matchup. But we'll see what kind of spin we're gonna get in about 35 seconds from now. As for the group itself, currently both of these guys still in the running for the top 4 spots. Currently only Fanium from Group A has confirmed their spot into the knockout stage. Still Mikulers, Boychuk, Oh Shitman, and Peter fighting for the last 3 remaining spots. But we'll be heading underway with Paris number 1 in right about now. We have Viktor Novikov, Injected Poison as Palace Staff, and Dahlia Margolis Fiberwire as Chef, so not anything crazy in terms of the spin. You obviously have to bring in both Injected and the Fiberwire, so slightly less loadout there to be used elsewhere, but not too bad, not too bad. Should be fairly straightforward. Looks like Boychuk there is gonna be going for maybe the double down. At least has the phone for it. Now, didn't quite catch what Peter had in mind, but Boychuk will go for a triple shot lockdown onto Victor. Doesn't go for the okay, interesting there from Boychuk. Peter though has started as the Palace Staff, and he's gonna go for Victor in a slightly different way. Looks like he's maybe looking to get Victor underneath the stairs here and get the first kill off right away. There, Victor has now seen the briefcase, so he will come investigate. Not go in just yet, but Boychuk now has also gotten his free palace staff, so Peter now will trank Kurt, and now if Victor doesn't do anything trolly, he will have the first kill now. And Peter will get the first kill off a little over a minute in. Boychuk with that nice triple shot though has gone Victor all the way in the basement, and will also get the inject off. So now Boychuk not too far behind from Peter either, and also has the chef right there. So this is actually a very, very close one for now, but we'll have to see how these guys approach Dahlia next. Well, Peter is calling code 17. So Peter has now locked down Dahlia, whereas Boychuk will maybe, looks like, go for just the standard Dahlia on the balcony, not getting Dahlia down. Going for a good old reliable strategy, nothing fancy there. So just needs to close this door and get the fiber wire. Gets the prompt. All good there for Boychuk. Now he can just leave the body there. Should have plenty of time to head for an exit. Now Peter is waiting for Dahlia lockdown. He's running there as we speak, but Boychuk already just next to the exit. Just needs to dodge this last enforcer and is through to the exit. So that decision there from Boychuk to go for the normal Dahlia isolation with the fireworks actually maybe now why they win, because Peter, he's close to Dahlia, but he still has to actually get the kill with all these enforcers around. It will be a bit difficult, but great idea for the Victor kill. However, with the Dahlia being this slow, unfortunately also the photo finish timer there running out in the end, and that will be Boychuk taking Paris #1. So we'll have another one coming right up here. This is now technically Peter's map pick, so you could say Boychuk won his own map pick. However, we'll have to see who will take Paris #2 whenever we get that spin going. And yeah, she's our admin here. He will be getting us the second Paris ready in just a little bit. But, and there it is. We're a little over 2 minutes until the second iteration of Paris will be upon us now. Obviously, for those stats, those will be changed to now Boychuk for 3 wins, Peter 1 win, 1 loss, and Boychuk with 1 win against Peter in Paris. But regardless, nothing crazy there either. Have a second opportunity for maybe a map record here, but it would really need a proper spin as well. That last one, definitely not the type of map record spin, so to say. But we'll see if the second one will give us any more luck in that department in about a minute and a half. So, and yes, you have indeed missed the first map. was a very, very clean run from Boychuk.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice, not a game, not a game.
Very,
Not
very
a
close
game.
from both of these
We
guys,
talking about
but
practice.
Boychuk with the better Dahlia in the end. What decided the map victory. But we'll see if the second wave of Paris is anything similar to the first one. Now you see Boychuk there hasn't changed his loadout. And Blunts, that was not me, that was Boychuk, if I read the things right. So if you heard the sound, that was in fact from Boychuk and not me. But in 10 seconds now, we'll have the second Paris now underway. And here it was. We have Viktor Novikov, Screwdriver as chef, and Dahlia Margolis, Falling Object as Sheikh Salman Al Ghazali. So Chef back again for the spin, but this time not a live kill necessarily. But it will mean some loadout changes, at least for Boychuk. Peter, they're going in fast with the instant fireworks from Tech Crew. And we'll likely go for Dahlia down here in this little room with the going for the first floor room here with the chandelier for Dahlia. Then Victor, he can get isolated on the way, but he's gonna get spotted from downstairs even. Wow, so Boychuk, I think he may have gone for the triple shot there onto Victor once again, so he's really liking this triple shot for Victor. I mean, it is very effective. You have time to get disguises and all that. So nothing wrong with that for sure. And also has now gotten the disguise for Dahlia. Now Victor will eventually even lock all the way down to the basement. Peter, in the meanwhile, has gotten Victor down in this little side room, but has also gotten clipped by the cameras, so Peter will have to go take care of those, and that'll be a little extra time at the basement. However, shouldn't be too bad, as you need to go for the chef disguise down there anyways. Peter will get the Shake as well. Boychuk there now has gotten the chef, and will even trigger the fireworks now as well. And Victor is gonna stay downstairs for a little bit, doing his little spiel about how the firework crew aren't doing their thing. Peter, even with extra safety, going for a calmer onto the auction staff there. Now Boychuk going up now has bullet impacted the one bodyguard, however shouldn't be an issue, hopefully. Whereas Peter will get the first kill of Paris 2 with the with Shake Falling Object onto Dahlia, and Boychuk will now initiate the lure for Dahlia as well. And there it goes. So Boychuk, oh, with an unfortunate timing for that security guard though, and gets instant combated And a restart for him means Peter now with a 2.5-minute lead. Boychuk once again going for this lockdown strat. Whereas Peter has the screwdriver and is heading downstairs. Or the chef too, so excuse me. If Peter does nothing catastrophically wrong here now in the next minute or two, he will be on his way to take map 2 now. Has to be a little careful with the chef, but yes, the camera's down there as well while he's at it. And Boychuk with another restart, even further giving the lead to Peter. And like I said, Victor is down at the side room for Boychuk, so sorry, not Boychuk, I mean Peter. So he just needs to get to him. Those wandering guards moving out the way nicely as well. But this guy, he has to be careful. He will be an enforcer. Gets a big peekaboo. Holy. So that guy will be investigating now. He's kind of in a bad spot, because those wandering guards are blocking the other path towards Victor. However, this peekaboo should wear off in just a little bit if he wants to wait, which he does. And there it is. Gonna go for the trank on him even for extra added safety. And now has a clear path to Victor. Has also the security guard disguised there if he wants to for a slightly easier exit, but we'll see if he even needs it. Boychuk now back downstairs, but feels like too little too late. Now Peter has made it out. We'll even close the doors so that one tech crew guy will not get found, and now just needs to make his way to the basement exit here, and that will be Peter taking map 2 unless this chef catches him somehow. Which he doesn't, he goes the safe way around anyways, and that, as I said, will be Peter. Peter exiting body found there in the end, the tranked security guard, so no problems there. And Peter now will take his own map pick by the looks of it, and will tie up the series 2-2. So we'll be heading into our decider map from a even scoreline. Boychuk's internet stream there. Uh-oh. Let's give that a refresh. Uh-oh, why are you buffering? This is not very ideal, but Peter will be awarded the points anyways, but now Boychuk's stream is a little bit worrying for me. But the decider map will be Santa Fortuna, one of the bigger maps. So now I hope that Boychuk's stream is all good. Network error. Oh, he's offline. Uh-oh, that's not very good. So, yeah, this is a little awkward now. I've no clue what happened to him. Hopefully all is good, nothing crazy going on, but he is currently offline. Hopefully we'll get him back. The refreshing doesn't help yet, so yeah, now we are gonna be waiting at least a little bit for Boychuk to hopefully come back, and once that happens, we will be heading into Santa Fortuna from a tie score, and looks like Boychuk is back. I'll just refresh it just in case. Looks like at least the stream's online back again. Maybe it was a internet cut there for Boychuk. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I just want to see him actually move from this this screen just to make sure, but okay. There we go. So it looks like all is well for Boychuk once again. And they're even getting the last kill onto Victor. But now that Boychuk is back, we will soon enough be heading into Santa Fortuna, hopefully. And yeah, finally getting things underway once again. So there we go. So in a minute now, we will see Santa Fortuna. Neither one of these guys played it before this one, so will be interesting to see how they do in a completely new map for both of them. That map record from last year by Danny Buda likely staying safe at least this time. But who knows? Maybe we'll see a crazy fast spin that will beat the record. No one knows. But anyways, 10 seconds now. And we have the final map of this matchup underway. And the spin is here. We have... We will not. Okay, well, the spin is here. We have Rico Delgado, Silent Shotgun as mansion staff. Jorge Franco, SMG as barman with no KO. And Andrea Martinez drowning as gardener. So, yeah, record doesn't look like is going anywhere, but that can be a very fast Rico kill. Then you could grab the gardener on the way. So this can still be a fast spin in my eyes, but it just may miss the record. Yeah, as I was saying, it can still be a really fast spin, but maybe not exactly record. But we'll see. Maybe it can be a record spin too. Who knows? But Boychuk there is loading in, and Peter now as well. So that's still over a minute in planning, which likely will be what, at least in the perspective of the RTA, gonna be keeping the record in the hands of Danny still for one more day. Boychuk likely looking for the fastest way upstairs here now to Rico. He's gonna take these stairs as you do. So both of these guys have the disguise, have the shotgun in the briefcase, both of them. And Boychuk there now has Rico, but yeah, you need to take care of this guy before he comes in, or he will see. Now Peter does get the KO onto Rico, but the wandering guards will have seen his body drop as well, unfortunately. So with that reset, especially now, the record will not move anywhere, but we'll see if second tries the charm for either one of these guys. Yeah, it is kind of interesting that they both bring a breacher instead of just doing the, I guess, the normal way of just getting the getting Rico KO'd, then getting this guy inside, and yeah, that's exactly why you don't want to leave Rico there. So Boychuk learning from mistakes on the go, so he's gonna have the he's gonna have Rico found once again. Now Peter also with that frontal KO, and Rico panicking will be heard. So neither one of these guys getting the spin start off here. They have the correct idea in my opinion, but just the execution is not there from neither one of these guys just yet. So will be interesting to see now which one of these guys gets going first. So maybe Boychuk still adamant going for this breacher door open here for Rico. Peter will have Rico investigate. Boychuk now has KO'd him as well. Gonna drag him inside the garage, but that guard is gonna come in just a little bit. You will find Rico if you're not careful. And there it is. Boychuk once again gonna get ripped. Same with Peter. Both of these guys, no luck whatsoever with the Rico. So yeah, at this point, I would say ditch the breacher, just do the, I guess, normal way of getting Rico. You should be all good. It's not usually, or shouldn't be this hard, I should say. However, I know in the heat of a match, you may not be thinking straight all the time, but yeah, that's just how a match goes sometimes now. Peter will once again go for this item throw onto Rico, and he's looking for the immediate kill and then box of Rico. Neither one of them heard anything this time. He's even gonna get a throw distract onto these guys, but it's a side KO and a loud side KO and the red guns anyways in the end. So Peter's still not getting started here, but Boychuk on the other hand now has finally gotten the Rico kill off successfully and can get started with the rest of the spin. Gonna go for the gardener as I thought. Nice chameleon there as well. He's an enforcer, be careful. Let's go up the ladder. Honestly, safer. Or just run around. But yeah, Boychuk finally made it out of the mansion area, and Andrea should be downstairs. Andrea should be downstairs in a little bit. Now Peter has gotten the garage door open, and Peter has the body of Rico, but so is the guy coming in. And that is another restart for Peter. Now, yeah, Boychuk with plenty of time for Andrea. She's just going down to the meeting room, so she's gonna be there for at least 30 seconds or so in the minimum without any triggers, and just throw this. A medic has caught Andrea with it, which is all good. And yeah, I'm also curious because I'm not sure if Boychuk brought any extra medics. If he will have any left for Jorge, but yeah, it could be a peekaboo. It could be one of the crazier strats from like Time Cube. Maybe getting the maybe getting the briefcase throw onto Jorge and then killing him in the bushes. That could be an option for him. Shouldn't get found as long as he has a silenced gun, which he does. Now, Boychuk has gotten the kill. Peter there once again ripping to the kill onto Rico. And Boychuk goes for the cameras, has gotten it down successfully. Will triple or double shot the guards. Anyways, the guards are alerted. So now he just has to make it through. Has now panicked Paula as well, who will run out the door, but that should allow Boychuk to exit unseen. Now, obviously, Andrea being an accident kill, not an issue even if they panic and find her body in the bathroom. Peter even opting to go for a Hippo lure there, but Hippo Whisperer catching the throw KO onto the mansion guard. So Peter is still very much struggling now, whereas Boychuk now 4 minutes into this run has gotten 2 of the 3 kills down. Next up, looking to go for this barman disguise, which is just as easy as turning off this fuse box. Just has to be a little careful about that one roaming guy, but he looks like he has long moved out of the way. Now Boychuk gets the KO on the barman and can box him safely as well and change disguises. So yeah, Boychuk now doesn't have the briefcase, so he can't go for the throw into the bushes. So he's gonna go through. He's gonna try to go through the sub caves, but that guard will suss him out for the valve turning there. And that's another restart, unfortunately, for Boychuk. But yeah, this being a very loadout heavy spin, at least from a start like mention staff, is not gonna make it the easiest thing in the world. And looks like Boychuk was maybe eyeing to go for a seeker there, but chooses not. Peter once again ripping to the garage clear out, and we'll instead see another restart from both of these guys. Boychuk has gotten the emetic grenade into his loadout, which is something you barely ever see for anyone, as usually the emetic, I say emetic grenade, I mean the non-Ambrose emetic grenade. I mean the actual emetic grenade, the older item. But it will be interesting to see how Boychuk utilizes that, because yeah, you barely ever see that thing anywhere. But Boychuk now looking for his Rico kill, doesn't get the throw until very late on. He should drag that body before they find him, just out of safety. This is sketchy now. But just in time gets Rico inside. Gets him killed before the guard comes in, who was investigating the coconut. And that is That is gonna be the first kill once again successfully for Boychuk. He's gonna leave the briefcase, so once again will not see the briefcase throw onto the cocoa plants, but will be something else now. Boychuk looks like he's gonna want this gardener next to the box here, but if you KO the guy, you don't need to worry about him. He will never get found. So I suppose he's not aware of that, most likely. Now Peter has gotten the kill for the Rico here. I think Peter used it. Yeah, Peter used the snail for these guards, which is interesting enough. So very loadout heavy there for Peter, and now using the snail for this Rico kill as well. So will be interesting to see how he approaches the rest now. Peter obviously picked up the loud SMG from one of the guards at the garage. Is also as gardener now, and will just, after a little bit of indecisiveness, go for the vine and ladder and vine. Now Boychuk trying to chuck this emetic grenade, and does get it off successfully as well. He has caught Andrea. Now he has also alerted a guard, but uh-oh. Don't tell me stream side. Thank you. All good. All good so far. Now, yeah, like I said, he has alerted one of the guards from upstairs, as in they will come investigate. However, shouldn't be an issue, and there Boychuk will get the drowning off once again. Peter also with Andrea now in the meeting room, gonna peekaboo her, which is not what you want at all. It's good for some things, but not for drowning. When trying to go for the seeker, if you're gonna go seeker for Andrea, you want to do it from the right side, or that exact thing that happened to Peter will happen. So that one street guard even following Andrea now spotted Peter moving in the bushes. Has to be so careful here as to not get spotted. Andrea going back. Maybe Peter gonna try to get the shot. Gets a gun flash on the guard. Doesn't rip. He's all good here so far. However, it will delay things as the guy turns back to an enforcer. Boychuk now once again getting his barman. Peter has a second attempt in just a little bit, hopefully for the seeker for Andrea, but these two guards out here making life so much harder. He could try and sneak a shot off, but Andrea has panicked a little bit because of the gun flash now. The road finally clears for him. He can go for this seeker shot, but has to be careful. And does get it off. Good patience there from Peter, but with that, Boychuk will take the lead very convincingly now, with him already having the kill onto Andrea down. Boychuk once again looking to go through the actual tunnel. Gonna go for these KOs onto these elite thugs. Sorry, elite guards, not elite thugs. I'm in the wrong map. Peter has lured this street guard inside, so maybe looking to clear the inside path for a easier way in and out for Andrea. It's exactly what he's done. Yeah, I'm also not sure why Boychuk's choosing to go through the caves because of all these enforcers, as you are obviously gonna be trespassing for the most part. He's gonna have to play it super patient as well. And Peter getting the drown kill off as well. Will have his second kill down, will even get the street guard disguise. Although definitely not necessary, but if those enforcers doesn't even wanna stay as the street guard, so fair enough there. And Boychuk is now in a bit of a trouble because of all these guards and NPCs. Gonna get a big peekaboo onto the wandering guard there. So yeah, he's definitely trying to make his way through to Jorge through the caves, which definitely not the best idea. I think he may have realized that himself after all this trouble here in the caves. He has to play this super patient now if he wants to continue this run. Also, one thing I am curious about is why has Peter not taken care of the cameras while he was at Andreas' compound like Boychuk did? You see Peter, they're still yellow. So that means after he's gotten the kill onto Jorge, if he doesn't do it beforehand now, he's gonna have to go clear the cameras from somewhere, and he's had at least 2 opportunities already by either taking out the cameras in the basement from the very start or the ones in Andreas' compound. But as I'm speaking, Boychuk in the caves gets caught by the guards, and I hope he's realized now that with how his attempt of going through the caves went there, it's just not worth going through the caves. And as I've talked about the cameras, Peter has now gone back to Andreas' compound and will hopefully take care of the cameras here in a bit. Although, I have to keep in mind, Peter doesn't have a silenced weapon here at hand, so he will have to take this shot onto the camera box with a loud SMG or a pistol. So this will be that little bit scarier. Doesn't hit it through the wall, and now he's in big trouble here. Will go hide in the bushes, but the whole compound now alerted for Peter. If he had hit the camera box, then I would think he may have been fine, but I am just baffled as to this whole matchup here, especially in Santa Fortuna. Boychuk once again successful with the Rico kill. Gonna get out of the garage as well. Peter here still waiting for the panic to end so he can get the shots off onto the camera box. Has calmed down like a minute later. So back for round 2. He can just go for the shot through the window. I'm not sure why he's not. Again, misses the camera box, going for all kinds of shots there, and has triple shot those guards and climbs over the railing as to not get spotted. And he's just gonna have to chill here once again, now even in a little bit of a worse spot than last time. Arguably, he has quite literally no way out here. But yeah, I'm not sure why Peter is still trying to go for this blind camera shot. He can go for it through the window, then just duck underneath the window and just leave. even with a loud weapon, but he's choosing to do things the hard way. Back to Boychuk, though. He's got the gardener, and now once again back at Andrea's compound. But now, at this point, you also have to keep in mind only 7 minutes left for the spin timer, and neither one of these guys has had an attempt at Jorge, which is still arguably a fairly hard kill, especially for Peter, because he only has a loud weapon to go for. And now with the door open, Peter trying to go for the camera box shot, gets caught trying to leave, and that's likely it for Peter, unfortunately, from SF. Boychuk, though, has gotten the kill onto Andrea once again. Now, he's not caught by cameras this time, but still chooses to go for the camera box anyways. Does get the shot off there successfully with a little bit of a panicking effect. So we'll see. Boychuk taking the safe route down through the outside here. Now has panicked Paula once again, so he can exit through the conference room. A little bit of wish there, but all good in the end. Boychuk has successfully made it out of Andrea's compound. Now he will go for the barman. It's gonna be the same thing as last time, but I really hope for Boychuk's sake that he's not gonna try going through the caves again, as it's just not been proven effective for him at all. Now Boychuk gets the fuse box down once again. I'm not even sure what Peter's doing, like contracts now. It's kind of funny. Look at it's after this guy. Yeah, Peter basically has given up at this point, which is fair enough. Only 6.5 minutes left for the spin there, so likely wouldn't have even had enough time to try and go for the another attempt. Now Boychuk has indeed figured that it's not worth to go through. Not worth going through the caves, so will in fact just go through the Rico's mansion grounds, or not. Gonna take the even longer route. Never mind. Realizes that he can just go through the villa grounds. Good on him. That could have been very lengthy reroute from Boychuk, but all is well in the land of Santa Fortuna. For now, we'll have to wait. Now he's gonna go through probably the harder one. That guard will hear literally nothing, so it will be interesting as to how Boychuk trying to turn this guy around. Does hear a coin though, so good for him. But he's still going through a much harder route than he would have to. I'm not sure why he's chosen to go through the villa like this way. He could just go into the oh, big bush. He could just go to the just go right from the gate, go straight to the coca fields, but will it go through the back area like this instead? Still has a lot of enforcers in the way, but has made it out successfully. Jorge is at the at this middle hut here with the cocaine brick machine. Now has got Jorge sick, but because he's in proximity to the worst bathroom, now Boychuk will have to play around this. So it'll be interesting to see how he does this now. I have figured kind of a way how to do this somewhat fast, but it does take a little bit of time. Time which Boychuk does not have a lot. Only a minute and a half left here for this spin. Now trying to go for a peekaboo onto one of Jorge's guards. Does get it off successfully. But the other one's still there. He needs to get rid of both these guys or they'll just go stare at Jorge. Now, the final 60 seconds starting for Boychuk. Has gotten the Coca-Field guard disguise now. Just would have to get rid of the second guard here and get the kill and get out. Time is running low though, so he needs to act really fast now if he wants to make this work. He's gonna have to basically get the kill in. Kill in. Uh-oh, missed the throw. Come on. Come on, Boychuk. 24 seconds left. Jorge is not sick anymore either. This is not good for Boychuk at all. He's gonna run out of time. 10 seconds left. He's gonna have to get this kill now and leave right away. Has got the kill, has got the green guns, but just not enough time to make it to an exit, unfortunately. And there it is. Timer has ran out for Boychuk. Gets caught in the end, but wouldn't have mattered in the end. The game still ending as a draw because of a timeout here. So both of these guys will be getting a point out of Santa Fortuna, which means the match will end in a 3-3 scoreline. So GG's to both of these guys. Unfortunate for Boychuk, they're being a little too slow in the end. But very close match. Paris has went both ways, and Santa Fortuna, both guys a little unlucky with the whole thing. So yeah, that will be another draw for Group A, like Osh said there. So Group A still very much open here. Boychuk now at 18 points. I hope this... Oh wait, this is probably not updated yet. Looks like not. I'll refresh it. Maybe it'll be updated. That was the old scores. Still is the old scores by the looks of it. But regardless, that will be Boychuk now. Oh, it should be updated. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. Maybe the third time's the charm. Nope, still doesn't look updated. Do it one more time. If not, then I'll just... Okay, so it looks like it doesn't want to update for now, but regardless, Boychuk will be up to 21 points, if I'm correct, and Peter will be up to 15. So Boychuk taking the second place for now, and I think he may have guaranteed his qualification as well. With that, it's a little weird, but whatever. Boychuk though on 21 points, currently second place. Peter will be at 15, just 2 points behind Osh. Still very much in the running for the top 4 for Group A. And for upcoming matches, we have next match is in about 2 hours, I believe. Should be right, yeah. Will be Volcat versus Rocky, another one of the last 3 Group F matches. I'm not sure why it's not updated, but regardless. Group F matches, 2 of 3 remaining there. And it will be Volcat versus Rocky, as I said. Rocky's last game. With a good score, he could guarantee his top 4 finish. But it will be casted by Gorg. Casted by Gorg whenever it happens. Then we have 2 matches starting at 9 p.m. CET. We have Busk versus TK47 and I Like Hitman versus Thomas the Gremlin. Then 2 hours from that at 11 p.m. CET, we have a I guess I should say a trio of matches starting with Mr. Mike versus David Red Sox, Spot the Cat versus Veggerby, and second match for Thomas the Gremlin as well against Fusk. And those few matches will cap off Thursday. Then Friday, first map scheduled so far is my match against Aphrodite, which will be interesting because that match should also guarantee someone going through, hopefully me. I'm saying this as I'm the one gonna be playing for a qualification spot, but it will be at 7 p.m. CET on Friday. Yeah. After that, we're finally back down to a single digit of additional matches. Damn, the group stage, I don't even remember the last time I've seen that, but not too many days left for the group stage, only time till Sunday. And obviously on Sunday you still have before the actual draw time to play, so only a few days left for the group stages. Not too many matches left, but still everything to play for. And with that said, that will be it from me for this cast. Thank you, Osh, for the admin. Thank you for everyone for watching. Thank you, Boychuk and Peter, for that crazy game. And hope everyone enjoyed watching. I hope to see you all in the next matches or next cast or whatever. And have a great rest of your day. And see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.
Thank you.